Well, hello, hello, or happy lunchtime, or whatever time it is for you, whether it's the nighttime if you're maybe overseas. Hello, hello. You have come to a Vintagerous sort of pop-up sale, and this is going to be one that's themed. The theme is art glass because there's going to be an awful lot of really cool British Columbia made art glass in this sale. But also I've got some vintage buttons and some other goodies that I will share with you. And the theme kind of also is mystery. Ooh, so there's some cool mystery box stuff tonight that I can't wait to share with you guys. So the way it works is please pre-register at vintagerous.com. So if you just go to that website, vintagerous.com, there's a form there, and all you do is fill that in once. Once you've done that, you're set to come to any of the sales. So I do these pop-ups every now and again, and I'm also doing my regular Tuesday night sale at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Every Tuesday night, we have a really good time, laugh, and sell some vintage stuff. So once you do is if you watch this video and you see something you like, then go to the comment section and type the number of the item that you want. And if you've pre-registered, I send you an invoice and it comes to you. Yeah, and I'll reply to your comment too to let you know that it's sold. And I'll put a list in the description box so you can sort of look to see from the list what's sold and what's still available. So, without further ado, shall we, darlings? Okay, so the first thing I have, I'm going to show you some of it, but I'm not going to show you all of it. So it's a mystery bag pouch of vintage buttons. And this, if you watched my last sale, I could say that I had a button orgasm. Well, this is part of this button orgasm. I found an amazing, amazing lot of buttons. So within this bag, you're going to get 5 little bags of buttons, and 5 or 6, I can't remember. I think it's 5. And I'm just going to show you a couple of the ones that are going to go in this bag. So there's, oh, just so cool. They're glass buttons. So this one, let me put this down so I can show it to you properly. So this is a glass button, and it's just plain, but it's really, I think, still really cool, like a milk glass button. And it's that got the, sorry, I'm going to just bring my light closer here so that you can see this really well. Yeah, so it's kind of really cool because it's got that shank on the back, but it's just a flat, and it's good, you know. Is it an inch? Maybe it's 3/4 of an inch, something like that. Then there's 2 that are tied together because they're a sort of a set, and they're really cool too. They're milk glass as well, but they're a little bit more opalescent, and they have a kind of decoration. Can you see that kind of texture on there? Again, there's sort of shank buttons. That's in this lot, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black glass and a bobbly ones that are like a circle, right? Like a circle button, but then they've got the hole there. Do you see it? So there's the hole. Super cool, right? Super cool. So you get all of these buttons in this bag. And then here's another bag that's going in this one. Really neat bag of all sort of cream off-white colored buttons. I'll just show you a couple in here because this is the fun of this, is to kind of explore and sort of see, right? Here's one that's still on the card and the card says 15 cents. So you know how old these are. But, you know, here's another one that's still on its card, but the card's been kind of trimmed down. But these are kind of a pale yellowy color. See those? And a pearlescent. And then lots of other buttons in here. Okay, so this is the very first bag of, or the very first offering. So this is number 1. So if you're interested in this bag of mystery vintage buttons, put number 1 in the comment section and it will be yours. Okay, that's number 1. Okay, this is the really cool thing. So on the weekend, I went with my mom last weekend to a sale, and it was an art glass sale for a studio here in town in British Columbia, Canada. And it's called the Terminal City Glass Co-op. And what it is it's a co-op where all these glass artists come and work and practice their talent. And they get to, use the tools and the ovens and everything. It's sort of a co-op so that they can share resources, right? Good idea. Well, they have an annual sale, and I was super lucky. I got the email and signed up really fast for a good time slot to go to this sale. And I was in heaven. The stuff there was amazing. So you're going to see some of that right now. I'm going to sell it to you guys. So one of the things that I bought was 4 mystery boxes. So they had these mystery boxes. And I'm going to open one of them just because, I want to see how well they're packed and whether I do need to open them to, pack them better for shipping, because I kind of think they might not be packed ready for shipping, but they'll definitely be a mystery to you. So I thought we would open one together so you kind of get a sense, because I have no idea what are in these boxes, like 0, right? So shall we, darlings? Okay, so I'm opening it up and I see some tissue. And what's in this one? Ooh, oh my goodness. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is a beautiful, beautiful little vase, I'd call it. Wouldn't that be neat with a little candle in it or something? Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. So yeah, these are not packed for shipping. I'm going to have to, unfortunately, open them up and just see. Ooh, that's a nice one too. Look at that. Isn't that neat? Really cool. Frosted glass. Nice pontille on the bottom. Very kind of mod, right? Okay, so that's that first box. So this is box number 1, mystery box number 1. If you'd like this one, just put the number 2 in the chat. Number 2 for that mystery box. And I'll pack it up better for shipping. So there's some other mystery boxes, and I'll tell you the numbers on those as we go along. And we don't know what's in them, guys. We don't know. So probably some really cool stuff. So that's the mystery box here is $22. Sorry, the vintage buttons were $22 as well. Everything tonight is either $22 or $15. Those 2 prices. So the vintage bag of buttons was $22. The first mystery box is $22. And now I've got another mystery box. And this one I put together. So it's a nice little small mystery box. It'll be easy, cheap to ship. And this mystery box is $15 US. And I'm just going to show you one item in it. So there's some glass. I'll tell you that there's glass and ceramics in this one, and it's all small little figurine type things. So one of the things that's in this one is this lounging kind of frog lizard. I guess it's a frog, I think. Frog? I think so. Japan stamped on the bottom. Okay, so that's one of the items in this mystery box. So there's 5 kitschy things. Kitschy animal mystery box is $15, and it's number 3 for this kitschy animal box. Okay, so the next thing I have is another mystery box. So I'm going to just give you at random another mystery box. So this would be mystery box number 2, and it's $22, and it's number 4. So number 4 in the chat. Okay. Next. Okay, they had a table full of paperweights. So I chose a couple. So here's the first one. So it's a beautiful blue and green. I'm going to put my hand behind it because it's not showing up green. Oh, there we go. There you can see the green now, okay? So it's kind of a leaf green, I would call it, and blue swirls in this paperweight. You know, a kind of a bit of a polished rough teal on the bottom. So just gorgeous. It just fits nicely into the palm of my hand here, just to give you a sense of size. And this lovely paperweight is number 5, and it's $15. $15. And this is from the Terminal City Art Co-op Studio Glass. What's next? I have another vintage button bag. Okay, so I'm going to show you sort of the one specialty kind of button that I'm putting in this one, and it is a bunch of rhinestone buttons this time. So this one has a set of 1, 2, 3, 4 rhinestone buttons that look like that. So they're gold tone back to them. There we go. Gold tone back to them. They are shank buttons. And this is a little grouping of them because everything in this lot was sort of tied together. It was really weird. And only one of them is missing a stone. Okay, so there's basically 4. Think of 4 buttons there. And then 1 if you want to fix it. And then the next thing I have is this, and then it's got one rhinestone one that's just kind of a, what would you call it, like a shank just by itself. This would look really neat if you replaced, you know, the button on the top of your cardigan or something, right? So that little bag, you just have one of the 5 bags. And then here's another one that's in this lot. There are shell buttons, and again, everything's on a card, which is amazing. So they're shell buttons like this. Really neat ones. These are all kind of blacks and grays in this one. Anyway, really different. So that's the second vintage button bag. And so this one is number 6. Number 6, and it's $22. As I say, there's 5 bags of buttons within this one. Okay. Okay. The next thing is another mystery box. So mystery box number 3. Mystery box number 3 from the art glass sale. And so this one is mystery box number 3 is number 7, and it's $22. Number 7, and it's $22. The next thing I have is another paperweight. So here's the other paperweight. So this one is really, really interesting. It's got some feathering. Can you see the feathering? I hope it's going to show up on the camera here. Go kind of slowly here so you can see the technique here. But it's like it really looks to me like feathers in there of glass. It's just amazing. So it's blue and white. Blue and white. Okay, on this one. Lots of really nice controlled bubbles in there as well. So this paperweight, the blue paperweight, I'm calling it, is $15. And this one is number 8. Number 8, if you want that in the chat. Now, if you were at my last sale, you also saw that from this sale, I had some art glass flowers. Well, I have a couple more, and this is all I have. These are the last ones. So there's no more after this, but here's the last sort of 2, and I'm going to sell them as a lot of 2 for $15. So there's this one that's all different kinds of canes of orange and blue. Okay, so really knobbly globbly. And then there's this really neat big one that's orange and yellow. Isn't that cool? Oh, my friend Janice would love this one. Really neat. Okay, so this set of 2 art glass flowers is $15, and it's number 9. Number 9. Okay. now I have one bag of stuff for the weird people out there. Those weirdos. I got something for you. I got something for you. So weird and wonderful, I'm calling this bag. It was kind of, yeah, just oddball stuff that I picked up. So I'm going to sell it as a lot. So this weird and wonderful lot is $22. So the first thing in the lot was a vial, an art glass vial. So a hand blown vial with a little handle on it. So Margot, I'm thinking of you, my darling. I can see you liking this one, this weird lot. Okay, so that's the first thing in this lot. Then this is the second thing. I don't even know what this is, but it was like a glass sculpture, right? It's kind of weird. What is it? A bug? I guess it's some kind of a bug. So it's a pendant. And then look at this, is actually, it's weird, but it's cool weird. Look at this. Somebody did this lamp work face. See how I get to focus on it so you can see like the detail on this. It's crazy, right? You see the nose, you know, and it's just bright and colorful and different, and it's a bead. So there's a hole that goes, you know, right through the top. So you could, it would be a great like focal bead for a necklace. Just, as I said, weird and wonderful. It's hard to show these things. There we go. There's a good shot of it. Isn't that interesting? Look at the lips on that. Yeah, so that's another thing. And then just to make it weirder, we've got to make it weirder, right? A glass bone. A glass bone. Isn't that awesome? Glass bone. You have to tell me in the comments what you think of the weird and wonderful lot. I think it's kind of fun because who wants boring stuff, right? So there you go. Weird and wonderful. Number 10, if you want the weird and wonderful bag, and it's $22. Okay, then I have another mystery box. They're all the same size. So another mystery box. Feeling lucky. So that is number 11. Number 11 is another mystery box. And I will open them up and pack them properly so that they come to you in one piece and not 5. But I'll kind of not look very carefully. I'll make it a little mystery for me. So if you'd like to come on my channel and show the opening of the box, if you'd like to be a guest, I'd be more than happy to have you on my channel so you can open your box for all of us to see. Or if you're going to do a video of it on your channel, if you have a channel, please let me know so that I can link it to a playlist and, you know, get everybody to go over and check it out so we can see what you got. Okay. The last thing I have is a really cool pendant. Okay. Look at this glass pendant. So it's a heart. Do you see it? And it's got like an extra link, if you will, on the top there. Do you see how it's a round link there? Isn't that neat? So it's sort of oranges, blacks, reds, whites. It's showing a little more orange than it is to me. It's more kind of I would call it a burnt orange, if you want to call it, or even a brown, like it's going more towards the brown tones there. But I just thought this was really cool with the loop on top. So this heart pendant is $22 and it's number 12. $22, number 12. Well, that does it. So I hope you enjoyed this little art glass sale. And I do have a few more items that I'm going to save for my Tuesday sale from this that I bought at the sale. I hope you'll join us on Tuesday. And I hope you'll give me a thumbs up and let me know what you thought of this. And have a great day. Love everybody. Be kind. Be careful. And we'll see you Tuesday. Mwah. Love you all. Bye now.